You're rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots, and a sexy body full of tats.
Even so, the Cervera rider knows why he crashed and how he needs to improve so that this does not happen in the race. It was a fall that I understand the reason for. I just said it at Park Firm, we were half a step behind Jorge Martin and Bagnaia, and in the race I tried to pass that half step, Marquez said. I took a risk, and when I launched an attack in the last few laps to catch Bagnaia, that's when I crashed. But I found myself with the strength to do it, and I haven't felt it for a long time. It wasn't enough for Marquez to finish second on the day after his crash. Second place is enough if you think about it now. It was an easy podium, but I also had the desire and strength to try and catch Pecco, Bagnaia's nickname, said the 31-year-old rider. I took too many risks. I fell badly, yes. But anyway, I can tell you, it's been a long time since I felt the sensation of trying or not trying. And here's the full news. Gresini Racing rider Marc Marquez already knows what to improve for the 2024 Austrian MotoGP main race. The second day of the 2024 Austrian MotoGP, which took place at the Red Bull Ring, ended sadly for Marc Marquez. The rider nicknamed Baby Alien actually displayed a promising performance throughout the qualifying round. Marquez started from third after he carved his best lap time with 1 minute 28.292 seconds. Starting in a strategic position, the Spaniard failed to convert the golden moment with additional points. This is because in the sprint session or mini race of the 2024 Austrian MotoGP, which rolled for 14 laps, Marquez had to crash. The winner of 8 world titles crashed on lap 10 while trying to catch Francesco Bagnaia from the Ducati team, who finished first. Although it was difficult to accept the final result in the sprint session, Marquez was still happy with his overall performance on the second day. His pace was sufficient to catch Bagnaia, although in the end he failed due to a mistake. This is one of the moments that is difficult to accept, but I am happy with the performance on Saturday, Marquez said, quoted by Crash. My performance is already there, I know what the mistake was, he added. Furthermore, the 31-year-old racer had realized the obstacle after the end of the qualifying round. Because of this, Marquez felt he was only half a step behind his difficult rivals, including Bagnaia. I even said that at Park Firm after qualifying that I was half a step behind the top riders, said Marquez. On the other hand, Marquez also realized that he was taking too many risks, especially when chasing the MotoGP world champion for the last 2 seasons. Even though he drove on a Ducati Desmacetticide GP23 motorbike, Marquez's rhythm was not far behind Bagnaia, who was already looking solid. During the sprint, I took too many risks, Marquez explained. I even thought that I could catch Bagnaia in the last laps because I had a very good sensation with the bike. I felt good, and I knew that the last laps of the sprint would be my advantage. Because with the used tire compound used, I felt better than with new tires. I had a very solid weekend, but we made mistakes at the worst moment. I saw all weekend that they were half a step ahead of us. Today I tried to recover that half a step, but I took too many risks. So tomorrow, the target is to take the 3rd podium and finish the race, he added. On the other hand, Gresini rider Marc Marquez failed to finish the 2024 Austrian MotoGP sprint race at the Red Bull Ring on Saturday. Marquez crashed while in second place and trying to catch Francesco Bagnaia Ducati to win the sprint race. Marquez again had difficulty in the sprint while fighting for victory until the last lap. Even so, the Cervera rider knows why he crashed and how he must improve so that this does not happen in the race. It was a fall that I understood the reason for. I just said it at Park Firm, we were half a step behind Jorge Martin and Bagnaia, and in the race I tried to pass that half step, Marquez said. I took a risk, and when I launched an attack in the last few laps to catch Bagnaia, that's when I crashed. But I found myself with the strength to do it, and I haven't felt it for a long time. It wasn't enough for Marquez to finish second on the day after his crash. Second place is enough if you think about it now. It was an easy podium, but I also had the desire and strength to try and catch Pecco, Bagnaia's nickname, said the 31-year-old rider. I took too many risks. I fell badly, yes. But anyway, I can tell you, it's been a long time since I felt the sensation of trying or not trying. If the move had gone well today, I wouldn't have beaten Bagnaia. The goal is just to try to get close to him. If that's the case, tomorrow will be another goal. After today's crash, tomorrow the goal is to secure third place on the podium, which I think is achievable with the pace we have. The Gresini rider had another crash on his personal record. These crashes don't make sense because you are at the front. It's different, Marquez said. And besides that, you have a very solid weekend, very focused, always on the line, always precise, and it just happened that we failed in the sprint race when we least expected to fail. Let's see if tomorrow in the race we don't fail. Marquez then revealed the difference between the 2024 British MotoGP at the Silverstone circuit and the 2024 Austrian MotoGP regarding the sprint race and his crash. When braking, you take the risk. You push the bike a little bit more under braking. Obviously the opponent might also experience more under braking, but it's about managing that risk, Marquez said. If you look carefully, I launched an attack with 5 laps to go. I chased a little bit, and on that lap I had done my best and was too optimistic. But I can tell you, it was a very positive Saturday for me. The zero and the crash at Silverstone hurt me more because I was really far away there and I wasn't looking for anything either, but here today at least I left a good taste in my mouth. For Marc, his style is different from Bagnaia and Martin. No, they have different styles. Martin does it one way, Pecco another, and well, that's where I, with my style, will try to make up for being as close to the brand as possible, said the 31-year-old. Make up for my weak points in driving. Yes, but they are going very fast. They are one step ahead of everyone, especially in terms of consistency, Marquez said. They are like that on all circuits, but I have been saying that for 5 or 7 races now, said the holder of 6 MotoGP world titles. The positive thing for me is that I didn't even see them in the other races. This race I was there, with them there were 3rd points second to Pecco. Obviously the problem is not failing, you are closer, you take more risks. When they fail because you take risks, they go very fast, and today it was my turn to fail.
I see her rolling up, Uber black Cadillac, high heel boots and a sexy body full of tats. Baby's bad, oh baby's hella bad. After her there ain't no coming back. Wanna take a run at that. I think she's feeling me, turn it up a few degrees. My imagination of her body gets the best of me. Oh gosh, she's such a tease, bitten lips, bruised knees. I'm addicted to her, need her touching me, cause she got a bad little waist. And we tearing down this place off the liquor that we chase. Casamigos to the face, baby, I don't